Hello, welcome to a new YouTube video, and thank you so much to my patrons who make these extra videos over on YouTube possible. Thank you so much. So if you probably can see, I've got my Hobonichi here and I'm going to do a journal with me video, and I'm going to be using the printables I've created for my patrons for March 2023. I'm actually filming this earlier in February because I wanted to get this video up in time for March. So I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you enjoy this journal with me video. It's going to be a bit of a Sakura theme, which is like a Japan cherry blossoms, if you don't know. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy journaling different themes in your journal. I definitely love journaling about my loves like Japan. For my videos, I like to put videos together on like snail mail and my creative ventures, and I love designing and illustrating stationery, printables and things for my patrons as well. I will also probably give a little sneak peek in this video of some upcoming Happy Mail goodies that I'm going to be in the Patreon mail. And yeah, sorry to go on about Patreon, but really that's what I work full time on. So every pledge or every shop purchase really matters. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy this video, and I'm going to take you just a very quick look at some of the printables here, and I'm going to get started and jump right into the journaling. So thanks for joining me, and let's get to come and journal with me. So today I'll be journaling with these printables that I've got for my patrons for March. I come up with all the ideas for the printables myself, and I also like to come up with ideas by thinking what's missing, what hasn't been made before. I hope that can be appreciated by everyone, and I love the support on Patreon. I am still struggling to make a full-time income even though I'm working at full capacity. I'm going through burnouts. Anyway, I won't get into it too much, but I just hope, yeah, that people who come onto my Patreon can enjoy what I have to offer. I'm doing all that I can, and I'm working really hard to stand out in my own way, or to individualize the experience that you can get over there. I went with a mixer month, and I did like a little cute gachipon, and because it was March, I was gonna do like, I normally do like a Japan theme month, but then I wasn't sure what I wanted to draw, and I just thought I was going to draw like a eclectic, I normally have a mishmash eclectic mix of things some months too, where I just like to see how the month pans out with me designing, but it ended up being really like Japan filled anyway. So any Japan fans, I hope you like the month of March. So yes, and I went to Japan about, it's like 10 years or more ago now, during Sakura cherry blossom season, and I've just been thinking about Japan non-stop again. So I just went and started drawing, and this is what came out. So rather than being a bit of a mixed themed month, it ended up being a bit more Sakura cherry blossom with some random 80s feels and different things in it. So yeah, I'm going to do Sakura spread, so I'm going to cut all these up. I've also got, I love gachipon, and I've always wanted to do a gachipon series, but I wanted to create some things, so in the future I want to do like, I've been collecting gachipon over the years, and I filmed like bits of my openings and things, so I'd like to maybe do in the future a spread. So I've made this, and I'm sure there's a lot of other gachipon collectors or gachipon fans that might like these. I love interactive elements for the journals, and someone who shares content on YouTube, or if you're showing spreads on Instagram, I was like kind of over sticking like sticky notes over my journaling that I didn't want to share on camera. So I've came up with this idea of creating these interactive printables, and they hide private personal information in your journal. So they've got these little tabs that kind of fold over like tip-ins. Do date stickers. I actually have date stickers in my Etsy shop. One's not, but I also make exclusive ones on my Patreon. So I wanted to kind of do a bit of a pastel-y themed month, and I've been going through my photos of like of things I take a lot of photos and I love photo art, so I wanted to kind of combine pastels and that with photo art. And then I thought, oh, I should make like pastel film reels. So these are date numbers of all like photos I've taken, but I've colorized them into pastel colors. This is a special printable for big title pages. So here's my Hobonichi. I did a little video on this and I've got more setups over on my Patreon, not seen on my YouTube. This is my little flower keyring that's up in my shop. I've only got some of these left, but it's been my favorite thing to have on my little journal. I'm not going to do a full flip through. I normally save them for the end of the year or early flips and shares over on my Patreon as well. But if you want to see an extended thing of my setup where I do the cover, and I also do, I go through how I'm journaling some of the pages, and there's also a daily journaling video over there where I talk about my daily journaling process, and I actually journal and talk about that. So they're exclusive videos on there. So if you're signing up to the Creative Collectivity this month, there's like years now of videos and exclusive things not shown. So I'm going to keep all those details over there. I'm just going to flip through. Oh, here's my little desk. I illustrated my desk this month, a handful of months ago for a previous Patreon printable. But that was something that I did, so I really always been curious of like people's collections and things, so I did like this little illustration of my desk. I've been thinking, when I did this, I was like, I should turn this into a postcard, so let me know if anyone does like that. And then, as you know, if you've been watching my video for many, many years now, my Hobonichi flip throughs, I do like these collage calendars where I do like a sticker or paper ephemera a day to summarize the day. So I've got a couple of pages blank that I leave to journal with my printables. I just got some private information on this other side page. So I've let some gaps to do some journaling. These are some of the washies that I'm sharing with my Patreons for the March, my Happy Mail Day Patreons. And I've got some gaps here. So this is also, I'll just quickly show you this. So I was having a really bad, just burnout. And I've just been going through, just lots of things going on. I was just so tired and I couldn't be bothered to journal this day. Then I found this picture of this girl like laying on the steps in the sun, just like over everything. And I just thought, I should stick that in my journal for that day. So I did. So I've got March. I might do some March spread here. So let's jump in. I'm going to start cutting some things up. I was going to do it off camera, but I think I'll just do it here. I put these little post-it notes down of things that I did on that day, but I just did leave a gap because I did make these earlier in the month of February. So interesting note, not only am I like releasing stuff at the start of the month for Patreon and doing posts and videos, but I'm also illustrating at the same time, so it's packed full month. I do have some other things here that I've put aside. These are some things that I'm sharing also in the March Happy Mail for my Patreons. I don't know if I'm going to use this all in the spread, but I thought I'll just show you because I'm doing a bit of a Sakura Japan theme and some other random things in the Happy Mail for March. So I've got that. I just wanted to show you that. This is for my Patreon passport. So if you've been following me on Patreon, you'll know all about that. You can get it when you sign up. You get a little zine to start collecting the stamps. So a little zine you can download. It's a bit overcast, so I apologize, but I'm going to just start journaling. I'm going to do 2 different spreads maybe, but yeah, I'm going to start cutting up some of these things, and I might come back and start laying out the pages with you. This is like a little memo note, so I really want to get that in as well. I keep like all the little elements too, and I stick them around the pages, so when I design, I don't like to leave any big gaps. I was really happy with how my Diango Cherry Blossom Girl turned out, so I will say that this is I think, I don't know if I'm saying it right, this is like Mochi Diango balls, and I coloured her hair to look like the little Diengos, and then I gave her like cherry blossom glasses because I started to wear glasses, and then this is like inspired by Mount Fuji, her jumper. So I put a lot of thought into my character design. I don't know if she's going to fit on there. I might use her, but it's a bit too much blue. Oh, I also, so she's really big, so I also have, I also print these down small to fit in my journals. So like I might cut her up on the A5 and save, so the bigger one I might want to save on another spread because I can't get that in. So there's a tip I've shared numerous times on here. Print them out smaller. If there's like, you can have some big and have some small, and then you can like spread them around your journals and fiddle with the different sizing. So because I wanted that memo note, but I want her in it, so I might even just cut this. So the printables can really fit a page. So if you feel like you struggle to like find even time to journal, printables are great because you can just fill the whole page really quickly, which little character I came up with, the cherry blossom, and I'm going to share more about that character on Patreon because I'm thinking of carving it into a stamp. So I do have exclusive video coming up for my Patreon, so I'll probably share some more Japan themed or DIY themed related or journaling or pen pal related things in my exclusive video for March. My Sakura page. I like to fill in the gaps. I use Tombow or koi markers. So I use a lot of like faint like Tombow markers to colour in. I don't like blank white space. If you've been with me for a while, you know I just like it all coloured in. And I like these Tombows because they look like it's watercolour, but I can do it really quickly. This one's actually running out a bit because I've been using them too much. But it just adds a really quick drop down of light colour. I don't know if it's picking up on the video. And then sometimes like I'll just journal over these bits. I'll probably journal, like this is like meant to be like a memo. So I'll probably journal over that later. I just don't like doing it on camera. I also show you I like to use Sarasa pens for my journaling, and I've used, I've got these play dot markers because I love, like, if you, again, one of my go-to things is because, you know, if you've been with me again for a while, I love polka dots and I don't leave a blank page. So my go-to paper fill is like either sprinkles or like dots. And I had this because it's like the dot pen. And then I had a lovely patron send me a gift of these Zig Clean Color Dot markers, metallic ones. And I've actually seen lovely Kayla from Rainbowholic use these for the longest time, but I was like, Jenna, you can't afford any new markers. You've got your Tombos and like everything else. So I was like, I don't really need them. But because my Patreon, lovely Patreon, sent me the metallic ones, I got to play around and realize that they're for dotting, like they're specialized for dotting on the page. So I'm like, so I had to get these. I got these for my birthday, the colored ones. I was just disappointed it didn't come with a red. I do have this, but I'm hoping I can maybe pick up like a red one somewhere, but I liked these because they're pastel-y, so it took a while convincing to finally get them, but then I had to get them. So I've been using these anyway. I'll show you. You've probably seen them a lot. I think Kayla uses them a lot, but they're just perfect for a dot obsessed filler. And depending on how much you like press down on them, depends on how big the dot's going to be. I thought they might be a little bit more, the opacity might be a bit more stronger in them. So that was the only thing. But if you're doing like light touches, so I just like use these all the time now to dot. You can even do like dot illustrations. And I'm going to be doing, I've done a Yoko Summer. She's like a famous dot polka dot artist in Japan. I want to do like a Yoko Kusima page with these, because I actually saw her early last month. I saw her museum exhibit. I don't know if I'm going to fit that in this video or somewhere else, but I filmed footage. But anyway, that's like a quick page, and then I'll do like my journaling in here. So that's one page down. So I had a Happy Mail month theme for February on my Patreon. So I want to go back and use these titles I've got. This should be available on the Powwow Patreon tier. And then there's a whole bunch of previous month's videos on that tier. Not videos, previous month printables on that tier too. So I just want to show you how you can use it as a title. So I kind of filled this title page a bit more. But the idea is that you can use them as like title, like a full, it'll take up most of the page. So then you can just do like little, use your other favorite theme stationery. But that's the idea. This page is really full up. I just had to add some text here, but I might tip it in on here. These are some cute things my friend sent me. Oh my God. A lamb chop. Look at it. Oh my God, so I took a photo. And then this is like pictures of my printables and some of my printables from last month. I also got some nice gifts for my birthday from Kayla's store, so that was really exciting. And then I put thumbnails of my videos and just things, my date stickers. Anyway, but lamb chop. Lamb chops, play a line, you play a line, and have some fun, play a line. So the lamb chop can be there watching. Lamb chop there can hang out. So I need some postal tape for this. My postal tape's out of reach, but I love this Ginnon tape. I'm going to use it for Cherry Blossom Month anyway. But I'll just tip this in here for now. So how it looks really, I don't know, it's fun. And you could even tip it in on the monthly pages. Like you can even, if you want to quickly fill a monthly page, so I used one of my printables on here. This was another monthly page I did for January, so you could stick. So I've got the January one because I did a bit of a Lunar New Year rabbit theme. So this is like a January one, so you could even stick them there. So that's why I've got them up to June, and I've already made another printable release later on with the other months. But for now I thought I'll do them. So I've got, just to go straight into my March, I've also got my March so then my March one can go here and I can start adding the other bits that I want. So really excited that I made, because I always share like origami papers in my Happy Mail for Patreon. So and I just love, I spoke before, I love designing surface patterns. I'd love to have like when gift wrap and things like that, or tissue paper, or you know, even origami paper. So really excited to do that, because you can cut up elements, you don't have to use it all. You could even fold it into like a heart or something. So does anyone else like to do Sakura themed spreads in their journals? I had so many, I've got so many ideas for other Japan themed months and spreads, but I think I could not stop thinking about personal Japan holiday memories. And then when I started illustrating, just Sakura theme was coming out, and I've been watching a lot of Japanese cuisine shows and things on Netflix. I want to share a bit more on those with my Patreons. Yeah, I've been watching a few different shows like to do with food and things, Japanese cooking and that. So yeah, I was just thinking about all the foods I want to try. And Sakura Theme, I like how in Japan they have, like, they just go all out. Again, it's because I'm such a themer. Like, I love themed mail, themed journal pages, that I really embrace that kind of culture where they just go all out with a theme, and they do that a lot with their seasons. So for Sakura cherry blossom season, you can get like cherry blossom Sakura themed like ice cream, soft serves. This is like an onigiri ball that also has like pickled plum and things inside it. So they also go make their foods a certain color palette. So yeah, that's really interesting. I love a good theme. And I've illustrated a lot of these little flowers like around my printables, so you can use them. This is like a little Tokyo banana, but I did like a different version of this for a sketchbook month, but I was thinking about the Tokyo bananas, which is another thing they have, but I ended up using my little banana character. That's the little title page. So just pretend you had like, maybe I'll use this page, just pretend you got like some journaling here that you want hidden. The idea is that you can either, you just fold the tabs over and you hide, you can glue it in, you can use washi tape and tip it in, you can even hide information on the back. But the idea is that you tip your little secret keepers in to hide your private information. If you're someone who does like flip throughs of your videos on YouTube, you can print a bunch of these out for personal use, obviously, and put them in your journal as you're doing your flip through. And then I got my date stickers. So this is like a process I go through. It's really exciting when a new month starts because I got my date stickers. These ones are really simple to cut out as well, which I absolutely am really excited about. I'll kind of keep my little info here and stick it on the day that I like kind of created it. And sometimes I'll put like, I've got little polka dots along here. So sometimes I'll add like extra deco elements for people to use. But these ones are like really quick to cut up, hey. So that even like would work as a cool like washi tape strip if you want to ignore the dates. They're really simple to cut up. Because I know that not everyone has time to cut up printables, like I don't even, but I actually do cut up my printables in front of the TV. I'll start adding these through the month as well. So I really hope you enjoyed this video and seeing how I like to journal with my printables, my Patreon printables. So that will be available on my Patreon for the month of March. So if 2023. If anything changes, I will stick in the description box, but I don't make a habit of putting Patreon printables over on my Etsy shop because I like them to be exclusive. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that I could get some support over on my Patreon. Thank you to my current Patreons who are super amazing and keep everything going, including this YouTube channel, because there's been some months where I'm like, I don't think I've got the energy to do a video, and then I think about my Patreons and I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it for them as a bonus video for them. So thank you so much. I love you all. Happy journaling. Let me know in the comments if you're going to do like a Sakura themed month in your journal. If you like, even if you like Japan and you would like to see more Japan or journal with me content, please let me know. I'd love to know. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now. Bye.